Well, hello everybody. I'm Jerry Emge, a realtor with Keller Williams The Lakes in Lake Elsinore, California, and I cover Western Riverside County. I produce these videos on a weekly basis and usually more often than that. But I try to share information that I've gained in the real estate world with people who are looking to buy or sell homes, no matter where they're located. Don't have to be in my area, it could be anywhere. And if you like my videos, when you see the little thumbs up, hit that. And when you get a chance to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. And then after you do that, you can hit the little notification bell and you'll be notified when new videos go live. Each time is a different topic. And today's topic has to do with home inspections. You know, over 80% of all home inspections come back with some kind of a ding on your property, on the property being inspected. And so I want to cover what the most popular issues are with home inspections. And I really shouldn't use the word popular because they're not popular, but they're frequent. So what are the most frequent issues that come up on home inspections? Many of which, by the way, will need to be repaired or negotiated with the buyer of the property. Sometimes the negotiation could involve actually repairing the dinged item, or it could involve giving a credit to the buyer so they can have it repaired after they own it. But about 20% of all home inspections that have issues, the issues are with the roof. It could be cracked tiles, something torn up on the roof, a leak, whatever it may be, or the roof might just be getting really old and needs to be replaced. But the roof, electrical issues, and window issues. Sometimes you look at double pane windows and there'll be moisture in between the two panes, which indicates a leak in the seal of that window. While that's not a fatal thing, it's not going to really be a real problem. It's a cosmetic issue that needs to be taken care of, either by the owner before he sells the house or by the new buyer once he gets the house. So it's a negotiable item, obviously. Items that fall into the 10 to 15% category of things that show up on inspections have to do with, for example, if the house has gutters. There's a good chance 10 to 15% of the time there's going to be a gutter issue. Either the downspouts are missing or clogged or something's wrong with the gutters. If it's in a mature neighborhood, the house could have a problem with overhanging tree branches. Could be your neighbor's branches overhanging on the property being sold's land, or it could be your tree branches overhanging and hitting the roof of your house and scraping and rubbing the roof, whatever it may be. So that's an issue. Another issue that's common in 10 to 15% of home inspections are issues with the water heater. That'll have to be addressed at some point. Either it's not strapped properly according to code, which is the most common failure, of course, on a home inspection report, or it could be leaking and show signs of rust around the base of the water heater, trails of water trickling off, or whatever it may be. But it's a common problem, especially in older homes. Plumbing issues in general. You know, the inspector is going to crawl all over that house, including in under the sinks and in the bathrooms, and they're going to be looking for water issues because they don't want to have it come back and bite them at a later date. They're going to be looking for indications of plumbing issues, usually in the form of leaks. Can't always spot a slab leak. It may not be bubbling up through the concrete yet to cause a problem, but there may be a leak in there. There could be some kind of an issue with drainage, in other words, in the sewer line. And some inspectors will send cameras down in the sewer line and some won't. But nevertheless, that could be an issue. Another issue that's common in 10 to 15% of home inspection reports is an issue with the fencing around the property. If it's old and dilapidated, it could be starting to fall, it could be rotting, the fence posts could be wearing out, moisture might have gotten to them over time. And so that could be an issue. When a good strong windstorm comes along, it could take that fence out the rest of the way. So a good home inspector will inspect that fence and point out a problem if it exists. In the 8 to 10% category, in other words, 8 to 10% of the home inspection dings have to do with cracks in concrete, either sidewalks, patio, driveway, whatever it may be. And these might just be minor cosmetic issues, not worth messing with, because concrete cracks over time. But if it's a really wide crack or some weeds growing up through it or whatever it may be, that could be an issue. The final thing I wanted to mention is here again in the 8 to 10% of dings category is air conditioning and or heating. So the inspector will make sure the air conditioner is running properly and that the heater works properly and that the ductwork isn't messed up and cracked and causing a problem. Air conditioning, heating issues could show up on 10 to 15% of home inspection reports. That's all I wanted to talk about today. Once again, if you like my videos, please like them and subscribe. Here comes a little bit of information about me. You can pause the video and write down my phone number and email address. If you ever need to get hold of me, feel free. Otherwise, I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.